Hello Exile, you're watching Altek2k Gaming. In this one, we are going to continue leveling our Poison Concoction Pathfinder through Act 8. Now, just a note here, the sewers can be really nasty because all these things, when you kill them, drop out some kind of toxic floor. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem for us, but we will see. Actually, it's a problem for us. You can see it hurting quite a bit. Although we are constantly using our flasks, as you can see, those enkindling orbs are really helping all those flasks to activate at the right time. So each of those flasks, what I didn't mention is, whilst our Ascendancy gives us 6% regen, while our flask is active, it actually stacks per flask. So if all of them are active, including our life flask, that is 6 times 5. Which is 30% regen, which is absolutely ridiculous. So you can see while our flask is up, the poison ground is doing absolutely nothing to us. The moment they go down is where you see the problem. And I'm not running very fast, I'm killing too much. I do want to free this thing though. See how long it takes. Not long at all. Which is good, because we're about to fight the evil cauldron wench, whichever you prefer, and she is extraordinarily nasty. I think she does chaos, which is why she's nasty, because we don't have chaos resist at this point. In fact, we've killed first Katavas, so we actually have minus 30. Now, what we do want on this character is to get as high chaos resistance as possible, because we can actually get a node which scales our damage based upon our chaos resistance. And also, it allows us to run pretty much any content then, because we'll be fully resisted to all damage types. Where is the horseshoe type? It's here, is it? No? Is it here? There it is. Okay. So the cauldron room is up here. I'll just kill this stuff. Not that I need to. Let's attach our skill point before we go in, and we are going to choose these things. Or do we go for damage first? Let's go with damage for ailments first, because I think she's dot. And in we go. Turn the valve, and she will pop in. Drop wither. And throw bombs on her head. She is absolutely... This character really is obscenely broken. Nothing compares to the speed at which it kills bosses. Oh, if you didn't know, there is a crafting recipe there. I always go right because... Why do I go right? Oh, because the skill book we get for killing Tolman. Zombie Tolman. From the right-hand side. You don't get a skill book from the left-hand side, and therefore it's better to go right. Okay, we're going to run across here. And either at the bottom of this room... It'll either branch off the bottom of here. Here we go. This is where you get the Ankh of Eternity, which we need to allow Tolman's lady friend to resurrect him. The one that continually says, how can I be so stupid? Okay, Tolman normally is off the right hand side of here, I think. And then downwards. Don't block me. Not very nice at all. This is it. So this big room here is where we go and fight Tolman. That's her name, Clarissa. Okay, Hank of Eternity, resurrecting him. And all these zombies will spawn. We need to stop them killing her, although I don't actually think they can kill her. I think we could just probably stand in a corner and nothing would happen. Maybe it slows down Tolman resurrecting, I don't know. When Tolman spawns, you'll know about it, because red circles will appear on the floor. And they do some kind of explosion, and it hurts like hell. Keeping our wither totems up, just in case he spawns. He spawned. You can see we took a massive hit there, and he's put another circle underneath us. And is he going to die? He's going to die very, very soon. He's gone. Okay. How can I have been so stupid, she just said. Okay, we are going to head upwards. Back across here, and then up. So So it can be quite hard to find this last room, and it's normally on a little offshoot. Make sure you find as many exits as possible, because you don't want to miss this, otherwise you end up going round and then coming all the way back. So in other news, GGG announced yesterday that it's going to delay the launch of 2.17? Are we on 2.17? We must be on 2.17. To mid-February. So this league will last 2 weeks longer than we anticipated. So if you are trying to get all 36 quest thingies, then you may be in luck. Into the Grain Gate now, and we are going to find our waypoint. Now, little trick in here. The tell is that these doors have dead bodies, like that one, dead body. That tells you that that is the room you want to go through. Any that doesn't have a dead body is the wrong one. With alchemy. Where's the next dead body? Must be in here somewhere. Sometimes they can be hard to spot. Has that got a dead body? Can't actually tell. Let's assume not. Yeah, it's the ones that are face downwards are hard to tell. The rest tend to be fairly easy. No dead body there either. Actually, there's one up there, isn't there? There, dead body. Okay, finally. Ooh, something dropped. Quicksilver! Note on Quicksilvers, the item level matters for getting the speed roll, so not every one of them is equal. The low ones can't get it. I think they need to be 16 or over. So you do want to collect the higher level Quicksilvers and not just keep the ones from lower down. Especially if you're going to craft them up. And dead body. And there should be an exit here. There we go. Into the Imperial Fields now, and we'll kill these and apply our skill point. Another element. I don't actually think we need the damage. We should have probably started block now. Now in here, you want to roughly follow the road, at least till you got the waypoint. Once you got the waypoint, we're going to continue down the road until it starts going upwards, and then we split off to the left. I'm not going to pick up silver orbs anymore because they are leaving the game, as Prophecy is being retired. I'm a bit sad about that. Some of the items were... Well, they are keeping some of the items, but some of them are going away, and that's quite disappointing, because I used to play with some of those that they class as no longer impactful. I think pretty much every unique has some kind of impact. Okay, we're slowly leveling our gems up, which means we're becoming more and more powerful. Now in here, we're trying to find the waypoint. And once we find it, we'll be going down to find some stairs and then down into the next area. There's our waypoint. We should only be killing blues. Again, finding it difficult not to kill everything. Purely because the damage is so nice on this. It's the stairs. Down we go. Slowest Temple, level 2. So we've been down here before in Act 3. This is a bit different. There's a boss at the end instead of... Not a cockroach lady. Oh, and this one, I've stopped using NVIDIA Broadcaster to remove the background, and I'm actually using my green screen. Let me know if the quality is better. I think it looks better. It's less flickery around the edges. I finally worked out how to set up OBS properly. Well, at least for the green screen. I'm probably missing some video settings somewhere, because I find that sometimes rendering these videos, they look a bit weird afterwards. Maybe that's just contrast or brightness, I don't know. But I'm continually trying to improve the video quality and the sound quality. You wouldn't know that if you'd watched Act 5 of this series, though. Was it Act 5 or was it Act 4? Act 4, actually. And I do apologise again for that, but as I say, the gremlin has been dealt with. Or it fell. Definitely didn't push it. And he's down. That will drop here, and there is in here crafting recipe. And we log. She will give us a skill book, I think. Yep. He's going to give us a ring. Now, I think lightning and fire is still what we need for now. Until we switch our shield, at least. That's got 28 lightning resist. It's fire we need, actually. So we're going to keep the rings we've got and leave those. Clarissa, instead of giving us a useless sewer key, actually a really important sewer key, gives us a skill book for a change. And we have 2 skill points, which we are going to finish off this node. 10% to damage over time multiplier if you've killed recently. We have always killed recently, so we're definitely getting that. And then we're going to come down here And we're going to go for these shield nodes. These ones are the block ones on the left, and these ones down the right are increased damage for attacks while holding a shield and attack speed. Attack speed is really useful on this skill because more attack speed, more poison. Also more mana, but I think we've fixed that problem at least for now. And again, I think we are going to go for Eldritch Battery to deal with our mana instead of what we're dealing with now. And back to Solaris Temple. Now in here, we want to backtrack a little bit till we get some doors. Now these can either be out of the left of that room, or they can be downwards from that sort of square room that the portal room was in. Just depends on which one you get. Blues are dying. These doors need to auto-open like Temple. Solaris Concourse. In here, we're going to run sort of downwards, or to the left, or both. And somewhere there will be an exit. Waypoint, followed by an exit, so waypoint. Okay, now just to note in this area, the right-hand side, the side we just entered, is sun side. The other side is cold side, or blue side, whichever. That we do want. Pick up the Divine Flask. Now, I think Divine is going to be better than Internal, because I think it's lower regen speed, but much higher regen. So this is probably going to be our flask for end game, which will boost our poison nicely. We leveled again. Okay, once we get to Moon and Cold Side, they can freeze you, especially the uniques, which we want to avoid at all costs. I have died here so many times just by being perma-frozen. Now, the great thing about this is once we throw it out, as long as we throw it out before we get frozen, the enemy will slowly melt and die, and then can't perma-freeze us. Okay, we continue on our quest. There will be a waypoint. And then Gravicius is much younger and much less experienced fighter of a brother. I don't know if he is his brother or not, but I like to think of it that way. These really should be swapped, in my opinion, because Gravicius is really strong and this guy's just pathetic. I mean, look at this. He's gone. Now in here, we're going to the Moon Temple. Same as last time, but instead of Piety at the end, we get the Moon Boss. I'm probably going to wait to apply the skill point until we get 2, just to make it slightly more efficient. It doesn't feel like we actually need it at this point in time. Let's grab those 2 Orb chances. I must remember to only try and kill blues. I think there was a blue in that pack. Let's pretend if there wasn't. And follow the carpet through this room. And again, it branches off. This is the one with the boss in the previous area. It doesn't have the boss in anymore. Then in here, it's just find the stairs. And the waypoint. So the waypoint shows up first, I think. Yeah, there you go. Waypoint and then stairs. In here, there'll be laser ladies. So we want to kill those as quickly as possible. Unless they're on holiday. They could be. It's Christmas and New Year after all. Actually, when you're watching this, we'll have passed Christmas and New Year, so Happy New Year to everybody. I hope it is a prosperous one. Okay. Grab that shrine. Gives us knockback and more damage. Look at that. Nothing can touch us anymore. We really are ridiculous. Our flasks activate and that is it. We are pretty much immune to damage, he says as he dies. Or, luckily I haven't yet, but this is really, really strong. You know, if they don't nerf this, I'm league starting it. Because it is ridiculously strong. If they do nerf it, then I really don't know what to play anymore. I fancy a bleed character again, but I don't know which one of those I would pick. I do like Bladestorm, but I've already made a guide on that. I suppose I could enhance it. I have been working on it this league, but I just got drawn to too many different characters that I never really completed it. I was looking at getting more defenses so I could get Determination on the build to get more armor. It's feeling actually pretty well, but it loses a bit of damage because of it. But I think it's overall stronger. Moon fires in straight lines. When he charges up, he does an awful lot of damage and shoots himself backwards. So we're just going to keep running around him so he can't hit us. And he's down. Moon Orb should drop and log. We are going to kill Yugal. He can be quite nasty as well, but he shouldn't be any problem for our build, I don't think. And we get a skill book for killing Yugal. In the bathhouse, there is a waypoint, and there's also a Trial of Ascendancy. I've got the trial, so we won't be looking for that. And I don't always get the waypoint, because we never have to come back here. Although there is a guildmate who often asks for this one, because he likes to get through quickly, and if he always starts the league late, so he can, 1, nick your cast-offs, and 2, use you to get him the next waypoint, so he can jump areas. Which I suppose is kind of sensible. You know who you are. Wings of Asteri, I think, get us a ring. Oh no, they don't. They get us a gem for the tree. I think it's reduced mana reservation. What we're looking for now is the exit to the garden. Now beware in this area, if you don't have a lot of physical damage reduction, there are a lot of porcupines to deal with, so I am going to put on my block here. Now I was thinking, we have got a bleed chance, but you can't proc bleed off poison. Because I was thinking we could get the node that gives us more damage over time when we're poisoning enemies that are bleeding. But we'd have to be doing some physical for that, and the skill is holy chaos, unless we get added fizz. Didn't want to activate that. I haven't been using that on bosses because I just haven't seen the need. We will use it on Yugal just to see how it goes. See those porcupines wanting to kill us, but failing. Now I'm thinking this would also be good as an Endless Delve character, because it has phasing pretty much all the time. Our flasks are still working, so we're recovering life whenever that procs. I can't remember if this sentence said when a flask activates or when it's in use. We should probably check that at some point. If it's activated, it's up far less frequently. Have I gone past it? I must have gone past it. I did, it's right over there. How did I miss that? Getting too carried away, and here we go, Yugal's room. Yugal's the silver thing. Now, every so often bulls spawn in this area, and they hurt like hell. There's the big ones, which you want to dodge, but there's the little ones. The little ones don't hurt very much until there's a lot of them, in which case they're a dot, and they hurt like hell. Because I can't block dots. Nothing can block dots. Now, when he's in that sort of white mouth view, he hurts like hell if he hits you, so you do want to stop him hitting you. We're phasing very, very quickly. There are 2 phases of these ads. Now, we do want to stay out of those little balls, because they will add up and start killing us. And Yugal is going to die very soon. And he's gone. Talk to Hagen, he will give us our skill book. He's also going to give us this gem. We'll pick mana reservation just in case we want to use it temporarily. Activate skill book. Apply our skill book to block. Our block chance is now 37%, which is way up from where it was. It'll be even higher soon. And we go back out to the Sun and Moon area, where we will fight Sun and Moon. So we're going to shoot through here. I'll find you when we're back at the door. And we are back at the Sky Shrine. In we go. Activate, and they will appear over here. We're going to drop our Wither Totems. Activate our Toxic Floor, and hopefully kill Sun very, very quickly. And he's gone. And then Moon will follow very, very shortly thereafter. And Sun again. Now, Sun fires these beams. He's probably the more dangerous of the 2, I would guess. Although Moon can apply a poison to the ground, which, if you're not careful, will kill you. I've died to it once so far.
I'm not up to that just yet.
This is not going to last long for them. Look at that damage. It's just absolutely destroying them. Now, I don't know what level we are yet, but we might be able to try some new gloves out soon. Because there's 2 poison-based gloves in the game, I think. Now, in here, we want to talk to him, because I tend to pick either Soul of Lunaris or Soul of Solaris every time. Lunaris is going to be this one. This is a place where people tend to farm tabbies or level up, so if you are low level here, and by low level I mean sort of less than 56, or actually probably less than 54. What level is the area? 61, so we want to keep 6 levels under. So 56 is perfect. Yeah, if you're 54, you want to level here.
My mana is gone.
You want to be about 55, 56 before you exit this area. And I am doing far too much killing. I just want to kill blues. He says as every pack now is blue. Wouldn't that be good, a map just where every pack is blue? Shoot through here. Again, you can farm this area to either level up or get a tabby. I don't know how long it takes to get a tabby in here. I'm guessing it's quite a while. But some people do it. Especially for league starts, so they can continue running pretty quick. Well, they wouldn't really do it after league start, really, would they? Because they've already got one. I tend to always have a tabby in waiting when I level another character. Unless I'm trying to do a realistic league starter leveling guide. Which this is not. Although, as I say, I'm convinced this league starts because it's broken. Killed this thing. Blacksmith whetstones. And into Act 9. And we did it in 4 hours and 2 minutes. That is fairly fast. You don't need to talk to anyone in this town. We head straight out to Act 9. But that is another video. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.